Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Banestine. If you are joining me for the very first time, you are highly welcome. For my returning subscribers, I love you all. Thank you so much for staying tuned and for your support. This channel, we talk about life abroad, career abroad, schooling abroad, and what you need to know when leaving your country to other countries. If you like topics like this, click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Today's topic is about UK child dependent visa. I'm going to be talking you through documents that are needed for a UK child dependent visa. Who can be your dependent? Your dependent can be your spouse. I already spoke about partner dependent visa application. Now we are talking about your child. So your child is any person, any child, either adopted or biological, and who is less than 18. The first document in the list is a valid passport. So you should have a valid passport, and the passport should not be near expiry. International passport is the first document. The next document you need is a birth certificate. So your child needs a birth certificate to apply. The next document that you need is a TB certificate. Your child needs to go for a TB test, and a certificate will be issued to add to the documents and submit to the UKVI office or the visa application center in your country. The next document that you need is proof of relationship. Guys, this is where the Home Office holds you tight. This is where the Home Office is going to dig into whether this actually is your child or isn't your child. It's where it lies that many people's visas are rejected when it comes to proof of relationship, proof of accommodation, and proof of funds. Let's tackle proof of relationship. How did I prove relationship for my children? As you all know, if you have been watching this channel, you know that I've been living in the Emirates for more than 4 years before coming to the UK. So it's approximately like 5 years gap that I was not with my children. Proving relationship sometimes is difficult because we never had recent pictures. Since I left my country, I had not gone back for my kids. Don't have recent pictures. So how did I do it? I submitted pictures of screenshots that I did when I was having video calls with my children. And I also submitted proof of parental responsibility. What do I mean by proof of parental responsibilities? I had been sending money to my mother. I submitted receipts of money being sent to cater for my children. And I also submitted documents that I've been sending money to school to pay for my kids' school fees. And also my kids' admission letters into their school. They bear this mother's name as my name. Also prove that I've been taking responsibility for my children. So those are the documents that I submitted. I also asked my family to scan some pictures that we took, like when the kids were small, when I was pregnant. They scanned it. I now made a PDF file and also submitted. All of these documents were proof of relationship. The admission letters into their schools, receipts that I send money to my mother to cater for my children, screenshots of WhatsApp video calls and pictures. I joined all of this under one file as proof of relationship. Guys, don't think that is too much. The visa officers, they don't care. In as much as you prove your point, even if you send 1,000 pages, they are ready to look through it, because what they need is something legit. Don't think that it's too much to submit. Nothing is too much to submit in as much as you prove your point and get your visa. The next thing was proof of accommodation. What I submitted was my council tax, the receipt of my council tax bills. I submitted it because it had my name on it. So if you are paying council tax, means you have a house. That's what I submitted as proof of accommodation. As I say, you can submit your council tax or you submit your tenancy agreement. So either of them, it's fine. The next document is you have to submit proof of funds. This is what had been holding me, because I had stories that once you are here and your COS is already more than 3 months you can't use it again to cover your dependents. I was like, okay, I need to save some money, have this proof of funds, then I apply for my kids' visa. On watching a YouTube video, the YouTuber said that she applied for her husband and her child and used her COS as proof of fund when she was here for approximately almost a year. And I said, seriously? I immediately applied for my kids' visa that day because I did not need any proof of funds, since my COS says that my employer is ready to cover the applicant and her dependents. So I never needed any money as proof of funds. But if your employer doesn't approve that he covers you and your dependent, then you need to prove funds. And how much you prove depends on how many children you are bringing. The money needs to be in your account consecutively for 28 days. So after 28 days, you now request your bank statement and submit it as proof of funds. Another thing that you need to submit is health surcharge. I never submitted any health surcharge because I'm a healthcare worker. Healthcare workers are not required to submit any health surcharge receipt. But if you're not a healthcare worker, you're a tier 2 visa holder or a student, and you need to bring your dependents over, so you need to pay for health surcharge. It depends on how long they are going to be here. The next document that you need, that I submitted, was my kids' school report. Having a child who is less than 18, was that child schooling? If your child was not schooling, how would the immigration officer be sure that you are bringing this child not to do maybe a child labor, child abuse, all those things? So you need to prove that your child was schooling and the child is coming to continue school. The last document that is needed is a letter of authorization. Because I wasn't there, and maybe you're already in the country and you are authorizing someone to apply for your child's dependent visa on your behalf. So you need to send a letter of authorization. The authorization letter is very simple. You don't need big grammar, you don't need vocabulary for this. You just need to say something like, put your address it to the visa application center and say, I, this person is authorizing this person with ID card number this to apply for my child's dependent visa on my behalf. Then you put your child's name, this, or your children's name, this. You sign and you send. It's very simple. Don't start putting too much grammar. By the time you put too much grammar, you are going to complicate the thing and you end up complicating yourself. If you like this, why not click on the like button? Also, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe and share with your family and friends, those that are aspiring to come to the UK. Let them know about this so they can start preparing in advance. Thank you